Hello guys, this is Modest Major here, bringing you some commentary over some 25-0 flawless free-for-all gameplay. I'm loving the sound of that scoreline, but quite frankly, the gameplay doesn't exactly match the strength of the actual scoreline because these players aren't exactly the best, to say the least. And it also starts off with only 6 players, and I managed to make one player rage quit pretty quick in. There was a part of me wondering, should I post this gameplay or not? You know, it's a little bit cheap, there's a low number of players, but quite frankly, I can't help A, people rage quitting on me, and B, I still think it's a pretty fast-paced gameplay. There's not really a moment where I'm just sitting around looking for someone. That's what I was worried would happen in this gameplay, but these players tended to be fairly aggressive, which I think also adds to the danger element of it, which also makes the gameplay more exciting. I can't stand a flawless gameplay when you know that that guy has just, manipulated the entire game to try and make it work for his flawless. He will never push certain situations which he know even has a small percentage risk of him screwing up. But I think a lot of this game, I am still pushing into a lot of potentially dangerous situations. So hopefully that makes it a little bit more entertaining for you guys. I hope, anyway. But basically, this gameplay, how I managed to retain a flawless score, I believe, is me pointing out potential danger spots in my mind and then making sure that I handle them in a very specific manner. For example, power weapons are, of course, the key strategy in which you need to invoke if you're going to try and get a flawless on free-for-all. You need to make sure that you either, A, take control of a power weapon, a strong one, especially on a map like this, it has rocket launcher and sniper, or B, make sure you know at all times who has the sniper, how much of a danger they're going to be, how much of a liability they're going to be in terms of, attaining your flawless gameplay, and make sure that you deal with them accordingly. Make sure that you don't push them at the wrong time, and make sure that you pull away from them at the right time. It's a big deal, and in this lobby, the blue player was the one that was kind of my danger sign. He was constantly pushing for sniper rifle. He really wanted a hold of that, and you've got to be careful when that comes up, because even though these players aren't necessarily the most skilled, the most adept, any player with a sniper rifle, it is a one-hit kill weapon, and although it has a high skill curve to it, you never know when someone's going to pull off a lucky headshot. It happens. It happened a lot. If you play Team Snipers, you know how hard it is to get a flawless, because 4 players with sniper rifle, one of them is going to get a flawless, get a headshot, even if they're stupid players. It's very rare that you come out of a sniper's gameplay and someone has 0 kills, in my opinion, because, even if they're not very good at getting the headshot, they can chest shot you, that puts you off guard, that shakes away your aim, and then all they have to do is get another chest shot, and it's a pretty simple process versus having a battle rifle and having to pull off 5 shots, especially if there's connection issues. The rocket launcher, of course, is pretty much top priority. I'm always pretty much terrified of the prospect of being killed by a rocket launcher when I'm on a gameplay like this. So I'm constantly trying to make sure I'm either getting a hold of it or making sure I deal with the person who has it as swiftly as possible. And in this gameplay, I kind of let them murder themselves twice. You don't necessarily have to be the one who gets it out of their hands yourself. If you're the one who's just sitting on the sidelines and waiting for them to finish themselves off, and then you can even either A, sweep up a couple of kills, or B, get rid of the rocket launcher altogether, and then get it for yourself, which is basically what happens there, which is pretty cool. I'm constantly monitoring power weapon spawns, and I'm constantly moving around the map. You don't want to... what some people have a problem with in free-for-all is that they stay in a certain place for a certain amount of time, and then it's almost like word will spread, like the idea will spread that, oh, that guy's top middle, I should go back up there and try and kill him because he's a danger. Whereas if they can't get a read on where you're going to be at any given time, when you're constantly switching positions, it's like, oh, well, I don't know where Major's going to be. Maybe I should check top purple. And because you're constantly moving around the map, what it also leads you to do is you're able to get a flank on people quite regularly, especially if they're going to the same areas themselves. It's definitely something I would advise. Free-for-all, never stay in the same place unless you are guaranteed to be playing against morons, but even then I wouldn't advise it, because morons can get angry. Morons can get angry and they can try and revenge kill you, and being revenge killed is a very frustrating prospect. Whereas if you're constantly attacking them from different angles, they don't really know where to go to revenge kill you. So that's a pretty big deal. For some reason, the blue player was down there at the bottom and he didn't take sniper rifle. I have no idea. That was what I thought could jeopardize this gameplay altogether, but he didn't take it, and I managed to sweep up this quick little kill on the blue man here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I went for a more tips and tricks route on this gameplay. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.